Okay, Aaron Johnson's here, and today I'm going to just talk about why I left meat off my plate. And I'm also going to discuss why I went vegetarian, along with how did I transition from eating meat to going vegetarian. However, I was literally a vegetarian when I was a little boy. Well, that still remains a mystery. Why? But I ate a lot of vegetables back then. But somehow I started to eat meat over time. But all the videos what I watched has literally inspired me to leave meat off my plate. Like, eat your meat. And I watched it on YouTube years ago. And that resulted in me to stop eating meat in 2014. Now, let me tell you my first story, why I decided to leave meat off my plate, but gradually. Okay, the story starts when I was at my grandma's place in North Carolina, but I'm not going to divulge the location. So, me right here heard someone saying they're going to cook rabbit meat, but me don't want to eat it because I respect this animal. I ran that animal on a merry-go-round, and I have dreamed these creatures. But me don't want to eat these creatures because it's bad. But my grandma's trying to force me to eat this type of this animal. Well, I don't want to, but she gave me a piece of a rabbit, but me refuse to eat it because don't want to eat it. And grandma said, that gives you the creeps. And I said, yes, that gives you the creeps. So that's when my grandma took me to Walmart so I can buy something that's an alternative to rabbit meat. And that resulted in me to eating seafood with spiral pasta, white sauce, and broccoli. And why I done it? Because, one, I declared rabbit meat is dirty meat and it's not clean for you. And two, don't want to chance it because I'll puke and vomit, and in some cases, I'll end up having a lot of something that's really bad, including cancer risk. And three, in some religions or some religious cultures, rabbit meat is dirty. And to me, it's not kosher. Eating rabbits, not cool. Well, I was a track runner from 2005 to 2011, but I'm good at doing a long jump. The same way how rabbits do long jump. Well, they do this for real nature. And they're pretty long jumpers. I've imagined riding a rabbit, and I posted that photo in my dream journal. You know the reason why I refuse to eat rabbit, because that can lead me to end up being chased by that wererabbit, result in me punished. For me to avoid it, I must refuse consumption of rabbit meat. That's the first stage of response of leaving meat on my plate for emergency response. Fast forwarding from 2011 to 2012, after my 21st birthday, I still ate meat, but now less because I eat more vegetables. And then, late 2012, when parts of my family were in Kansas, when I was in North Carolina, the home was to all myself. And then we had snacks I could have, all of it. That's the time before I had my new Chromebook. And then, in the year 2013, I started to eat less meat. Until the turn of 2014. I kept doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it, until I reduced eating meat gradually, and then, by late 2015, eating vegetables was successful. And that's when I was eating vegetarian pizza from Pizza Hut. And then, in 2015, I kept reducing meat consumption. And I kept doing it, and doing it, and doing it, right before 2016. But I'll break this down within my later videos. Anyway, my transition to a vegetarian diet wasn't in a hurry, but it was successful. How many of y'all refused to eat rabbit meat? And how many of y'all went vegetarian like I did? Let me know at the comments below.